What's up, YouTube world? This is your boy Alfredo Earl Farrell, back to you live again with another video, y'all. And you guys already know what time it is. Don't Breathe Part 2. So, starting off of this movie, you see the little girl, the older guy, you know, who's blind. He's teaching her, he's training her. And then you got the Walkweiler running after her and stuff. And she jumped over the fence, but then she had failed her mission. So he said, "You failed." She was supposed to grab the gun, but she didn't grab the gun. But it was like she had like military things, like, you do this, you have recess. They went back to the house. She gave the man a haircut, you know, that type stuff. This other lady came. She took her to town and she said, "Come on now, she's a little girl. She gotta have fun. She can't be locked up all the time." So he just let her go. He told her to be back before sunset. And then this is when it got real. So she went with the lady. You know, they spent their time. They had the dog with them. They was at the recess having a good old time, having a fun old time. And then she went to the bathroom and she said, "Hurry up," because she don't want to make your dad mad. Well, the dude, make him mad and stuff. Cause you know, yeah. So it was this man. Supposedly he's supposed to be her father, but the man was a freaking, he was an asshole. Just put it like that. He was a complete asshole. And then the dog came, you know, the Walkweiler said, like, "If you don't leave this little girl alone, I will bite you. I will tear you up." You know, like, uh-oh. He gave him the death look, like, "If you touch her, I will rip you apart." So they go back to the house. Next minute, no. Go back to the house and stuff. He says time for bed, and he says no more. They go to, and then that's when the crazy father homies or whatever come to the house, and just they shot the dog. Number one, the blind guy got mad. He took the bullet out of the dog. It was crazy. The camera angles was crazy. It was like under the bed. It was like upstairs, downstairs. It was just, this movie was wild, y'all. It was wild. It was completely wild. The little girl, she was like a freaking ninja. She was dodging and dodging. He lifted up the bed. It was just wild. This movie was just, it was just crazy. It was really crazy. This movie was really good. And then they came in there. They tried to do something. The little girl tried to leave. The man shot the door, and then they super glued this man's mouth shut. And then his brother had to stick a what was it called? A screwdriver in his mouth so he can breathe. And then he cut himself with a piece of glass to rip it open, and he'll bleed. This movie was violent, y'all. And then they tried to drown the little girl. It was all types of crazy stuff. Then they had this pit bull. Pit bull was diesel as crap after they killed the Walkweiler. That was messed up. They should have never did that, but they did. This movie was just wild, y'all. It was just wild. And then they came to the house looking for him. The old man come, you know, he beating them up. He slicing them, chopping them. He hitting them, messing them up. They beating him up. They stabbing him, punching him, kicking him, doing all this type of stuff. Then they set the house on fire. Then the man had the gun. Like it was a pit bull. He's like, "You know what? I like dogs. I cannot shoot the dog. So I'm gonna let the dog go." And you know what I'm saying? So he got out. They set the crazy father said that was her dad or something, whatever. But you found out the dad, it was a piece of shit, because you wanted to take your daughter's heart out while she was alive. And then they take her to this building, and then the dog take the blind man to where they were staying at, and then he shoot the dog's both. The dog like, "You try to burn me, motherfucker. Like, what's up?" And then the dog said, "Okay, I'm gonna let you go this time because you got the gun. But next time, don't have that gun." And it was just crazy. The mom started singing. She was weird as fuck. She had, I don't know what, I think something from a fire or something. She talking about she needed the little girl's heart. I'm like, "What?" She said, "You gonna give mommy your heart?" Like, what? What are you talking about, lady? So the mama was off. They drugged the little girl. And then they tried to cut the little girl's heart open while she was alive. Like what type of raw stuff is that, bro? Like that junk was not riling right. So it was crazy. The old man, you know, and you rooted for the blind man so much because you like, The parents are a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. But then you seem like the parents are even worse. Well, they say they're her parents, but they want her heart. And you like, go on. I don't need you here. You know, I'm not good. And then one of the amigos said, you know, I'm a crazy dude, but I'm not what they own. So, you know, the elevator's right there. You can just go get that right there and just go in there. They're right by there. They're in the building up. They're going upstairs. They're trying to rip your little girl's heart out. They upstairs. Go get them. That type of stuff. And then they had the little girl handcuffed to the crazy mama, and she talking about shh. Yeah, he turned off the light. Then he throw the smoke bomb so everybody can't see. It was just some wild stuff. It was chopping, all that stuff, and it was just, this movie was just crazy. All put together, it was just crazy. It was so much stuff happening in this freaking movie. Man, y'all, when I tell y'all this movie was so freaking awesome, it was crazy, son. Like, legit crazy. Like, you guys have to go see it. You guys got to see Don't Breathe Part 2. Like, it was so much stuff happening in this freaking movie, y'all. It was so much stuff happening in this freaking movie. I'm telling you, I know I'm speaking fast, but I'm telling you, you know, this movie was crazy, y'all. It was legit crazy. But Don't Breathe Part 2, I highly recommend you check this movie out. It was that shit. Check it out. And yeah, just like the first one, Flames. It was crazy, y'all. Check this movie out. And then the little girl, she wanted a normal life and stuff, and she finally got to live that at the end. He's like, you know what? He said, I'm not good for you. I did a lot of bad stuff in my life. You know, go on, live your life, go live a better life. And she did. So now she's G'd up. She's like a ninja. So if anybody bully her, she gonna twist your head backwards like the girl from The Exorcist and stuff. She gonna like that. Yeah. So you know she savage because the old blind man trained her and stuff. It was just a lot of crazy stuff. This movie was good, y'all. It was really put together movie. Don't Breathe Part 2. I seen it Saturday. I was supposed to make this video Saturday, but I didn't really get around to it. So I'm making a video today. This movie was, boy, it was a good movie, y'all. It was really good. If you seen Don't Breathe Part 2, you guys already know what I'm talking about. If you guys seen Don't Breathe Part 2, you know what I'm saying. Now, the ones who haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend you check this out. Now, I'm not going to get to every detail of the movie. I'm just going to tell you what I remember, because there's a lot of stuff happening in this freaking movie that you have to check out for yourself. I'm just going to say a little stuff, because it's a lot of crazy stuff happening in this movie. So the camera angles was wild. It shows you from downstairs to upstairs, and then downstairs to upstairs, upstairs to downstairs, under the bed, man lifting up the mattress, all types of crazy stuff, y'all. This movie was just flames. It was phenomenal. Go see Don't Breathe Part 2. It's gonna be lit. Just go check this movie out. I'm telling you. Shoot, I will go see it again That's how good it was. It was a good movie. I highly recommend you go check this movie out, y'all. This movie was good. And yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because like I say, I got more bangers on bangers on the way. I say this in every video because you guys know how I get down. You guys know how your boy get down. I don't play. You know what I'm saying? People might think I'm a joke, but yeah, I'm dead serious. But yeah, check this movie out, y'all. You guys will love this movie, and see you in the next video. Peace.